guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I am so sorry that I have been totally MIA here on YouTube. I'm just getting over being sick, so I apologize if my voice is kind of like scratchy or annoying throughout this video. But yeah, we're just gonna jump right in. So today we're gonna be talking all about you and your hair type. So we're gonna figure out if you have 2B hair, 3C hair, if you have highly porous hair, thick hair, thin hair. We're gonna figure it all out together today. So let's get started. We are going to start by figuring out the level of porosity in your hair. So just for reference, I am on naturallycurly.com, and they essentially just explain what hair porosity means. And essentially it's just the ability, the level of the ability that your hair has to soak up and retain moisture. So if you have low porosity hair, then your hair is not able to soak up oils and moisture easily, whereas if you have high porosity hair level, then your hair really soaks up all the oils and moisture. So there is a test to figure it out. So what I'm gonna ask you guys to do is pause this video, go grab a cup with some water or a bowl, either works, and a hairbrush that has some of your hair in it. So I'm just gonna be waiting here while you pause the video, and we're gonna figure out the level of porosity for both of our hair at the same time. I'm waiting for you to pause it. Okay, welcome back. Now that you have your hairbrush, we're just going to take some of our hair and we're just going to set it in our water, and we're just gonna let it soak for about 2 to 4 minutes, and we're gonna see what happens. So if it is highly porous, then it is going to sink to the bottom of this water cup and absorb all of that water in 2 to 4 minutes. And if, oh, mine's already starting to sink, oh my gosh. And then if, I'm getting way too excited about this. And then if it just floats and chills at the top, then you have low porosity hair. So I'm just gonna pause this and see what happens. Oh my God, it's sinking so quick, y'all. All right, guys, the results are in. I have, wait, drum roll. I have medium porosity hair. It is an exciting time to be alive. So I'm just gonna explain to you a little bit about low porosity versus medium versus high based on all of y'all's results. Comment down below and let me know if you have medium, low, or high porosity. So it appears that if you have low porosity hair, that your hair cuticle is tightly bound and there are little to no like gaps in it. So it's considered a pretty healthy type of hair. So rock on if you have low porosity hair. It's usually pretty shiny. This is the problem though. It doesn't really let any of the moisture sink in because there is no gaps. Any time that you put a leave-in or a deep conditioner, it just kind of sits on top of your hair cuticle and it doesn't soak in. So that can be an issue. And then with medium porosity hair, it means that your cuticle is loose enough for the moisture to be soaked up, but it's also doesn't have too many holes to where literally everything goes into your hair. So it says with the medium porosity hair not to overindulge in high proteins, which is what I spoke about in my last video. I was saying how coconut oil can really mess with my hair, and I guess that's just my hair type doesn't work with that. So that's a fun fact. And then as far as high porosity goes, it means that your hair really soaks up any and all moisture, but it also is prone to frizz. So, you know, that's good to know. All right, guys and gals, now we're going to figure out what your curl pattern is. And just as a preface, whatever we figure out that your hair type is, know that it is beautiful. Like, you know, I mean, if I could be a 3C, I mean, I wouldn't complain, you know? I mean, maybe it's my dream. It's fine, whatever. But whatever type you have, I promise it's beautiful and someone else wishes they had it. So just rock what you got. So let's figure out what type of curl pattern you have. So we're gonna start with type 2, and this is the wavy haired gals out there. So I would probably fall into this category, but I would be on the upper end where it's like just branching into curls. So we have 2A hair, somewhere right around here. Then we have 2B hair, and then we have 2C hair, and I would consider myself to have 2C hair. Now we're gonna talk about the 3 family, and this is our curly girls. And so we have 3A hair, 3B hair, and the beautiful, the amazing 3C hair. I wish I had it. If you have 3C hair, God bless you. And now we're moving into the 4s, and this is our coily and kinky curl category. So this is 4A hair, 4B hair, and last but certainly not least, the fabulous 4C hair. Celebrities like Viola Davis and Lupita have this type of hair texture. So once again, all these different types are absolutely beautiful, but I highly recommend figuring out what type that you have and reading up on it so that you can figure out some easy tips that work best for your type of hair specifically. Last but not least, I wanted to mention to you guys the width of your hair, whether you have fine hair, normal hair, or coarse hair, because this is really important as well. And this is basically just how thick the circumference of one individual strand of your hair is. So, if you have fine hair, then you're gonna wanna stay away from heavier products. This is going to weigh your waves or your curls down, and it's just not going to allow you to have any volume. You're gonna need to get a specific kind of cut that would work for your type of hair. So you like some layers or something that's gonna give your hair some movement. A lot of girls with fine hair struggle with just weighed down waves or curls if they do have texture in their hair, because a lot of wavy and curly products are super hydrating and moisturizing, but they can often weigh your hair down. It's a vicious cycle. Now, if you have medium width hair, then honey, you hit the jackpot. So we're just gonna move on because your hair is already perfect. Moving on to coarse hair. This hair type is very, very strong, and so it can withhold layering up different mousses, gels, creams, stylers, all that jazz. But you never want to take this for granted because your hair can be very, very dry. And if you do too much with it and manipulate it too much, it can also lead to breakage. So never take its strength for granted. All right, guys, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. And just so that you know, I plan on making my next video be about how to achieve affordable drugstore waves and curls. So if you want to see a video on that very soon, then give this video a big thumbs up to let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.